most common aim for senior golfers is to be able to hit the ball much further without putting any added effort into the golf swing. But the reality for most players is that the harder we try to achieve this, the worse the golf shots seem to get, and we start to lose distance, never mind maintaining it. And this is why in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about an effortless power drill that works perfectly for senior golfers. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Harry, a golf teacher professional, posting content just like this every single week to help you lower your score. So consider clicking that subscribe button, as it helps me produce more content like this every single week, and it's completely free to do. And also you'll notice the partners of the channel, because they were so pleased with the results that they got from their 20% off deal a couple of months ago, they are offering this again to you now with the fact that if you order more than one polo, you will get your shipping for free as well. This will last till the end of May, so I'd highly recommend taking your opportunity on this deal by taking a look at their website in the description below. So let's start off with the number one reason why golfers struggle to gain more distance, senior golfers struggle to gain more distance with the driver. And it's simply because, probably the opposite of what you're thinking here, it's because you're trying too hard to hit the golf ball. When we try and hit the golf ball too hard, especially when it comes to hitting the driver from the tee box, first tee nerves in particular, we'll make our swing back and forth and try really hard to make sure that our head is staying still. We'll try really hard to make sure the club's getting into the right positions, keeping our arms really tense to make sure we set the wrist correctly on the way back, set the wrist correctly on the way through. Don't forget to lift the right heel as well. There's too many swing thoughts taking place. You're trying too hard, and it causes that unwanted golf shot. Shorter, horrible strikes. Let's get rid of that for good. Rather than trying so hard to hit the golf ball, one of the keys to swinging quicker is to be able to relax your body. Now the reason is because of tension. Tension slows down your golf swing. Now let me explain something to you. If I was just to place a wall here, get my editor to place a wall here, just in front of me here, and I was to make a swing, a baseball swing for example, back and forth as quickly as I could, what would I have to promote last minute to stop the club head from hitting the wall? If you were just to swing and stand up with me now, and if you've got enough space in your garage or outdoors, go ahead and make this swing. What have you got to do to stop this club from hitting the wall? You have to apply tension. Tension slows your golf swing down. So when you're making this tense golf swing on the way back and on the way forth, that's slowing down your entire golf swing. So if we can just loosen up those shoulders, loosen up everything, forget about positions, certain positions in your golf swing for a couple of minutes, that's going to really help you free up the motion of your golf swing to start generating a bit more speed effortlessly. So the first key I want you to remember when you start making these practice swings and moving on to step 2 and step 3 is keeping your arms, your body nice and relaxed. Now bringing in step number 2, using the pressure forces correctly and adding the rotation. Rotation, don't worry if you struggle to rotate, this is going to work really well for you. So in terms of the pressure forces, what do I mean by this? Well, when it comes to pressure forces, what you'll be so used to doing in your golf swing is tensing up and moving your arms to start the golf swing. Now I want you to think of this differently. I want you to imagine you're sat on a swing, you're going to swing either side. Now to increase that momentum either side, what would you do to make that happen? You would add an impulse. So picture this here as the top of the swing, and the bottom here of the club head is where you're sat, just about to make your swing either side. Now in order for you to add this movement to take place, to make this really big movement, what have you got to start applying? You've got to start applying an impulse. And when you apply this impulse into the backswing, what we can start to do then is allow momentum to swing the club through. Look how easy that looks there. If I can hold my driver here with 2-3 fingers, setting this impulse on the backswing and letting it swing through like this, imagine being able to do that type of movement in your golf swing. Very much so relaxed, way more speed just from this action here. Well, if we want to add even more speed into this golf swing here, into this swing back and forth, if you wanted to go even higher, what would you do? You would add an impulse into the backswing and into the downswing. Into the backswing, into the downswing. Backswing, downswing. So that movement there of adding that impulse is what we want to be able to apply into our golf swings. But the question is, how do we do that? And it's all to do with adding the correct pressure shift as we swing back and forth. So I want you to start off with using this drill by pressing your feet into the ground like this here, either side. Now picture these two as your impulses. Your trail foot here for the backswing and your lead foot here for the downswing. So as your trail foot presses into the ground, you can start to allow this club to freely move towards it. Like this here. That motion there. And then as you make your way back down, making that swing back down, you can allow the club to swing down towards that foot. These are the two impulses that we created before using the golf club in the example of the swing, back and forth. We are effortlessly here, taking the club back and forth just from using those impulses in our feet. How can we increase this movement? By simply, first off, pressing into the ground more so. Pressing into the ground more. So if I was just to press more, even harder, we'll start to feel this club want to propel back and forth. Before I start to add any added rotation into the backswing and downswing, and this is the final part for this section. How can we add the rotation? You're going to start by going pressure into the trail and then allow this pressure to push up and away. And as you push this pressure up and away, look what that does to my hip. It allows my hip to rotate. So if I was just to do that with the club here, pressure, rotate, and just allow my arms to swing upwards without thinking of those positions again, just keeping them nice and relaxed. Look what happens. Pressure, push away. There's that incredibly huge impulse taking place from using the pressure, moving into the trail foot to start off with, and pushing up into the backswing. Maintaining this pressure here, but increasing this rotation as you make your way up to the top of your golf swing. Again, when you practice this, see how far you can go, see how far you can add this rotation in. Doesn't matter if you struggle to get to the point that I'm able to get it to here, as long as you can try and get a little bit more rotation than what you may be used to, that's really going to help you promote a bigger backswing, more efficient backswing, and get you loading up and ready to swing the golf club much faster, effortlessly. So that movement there, pressing down, pushing up for the backswing, is going to be the opposite for the downswing. We're going to be pressing into the lead and pushing up from the lead. So in simple terms, adding that stage 3, pressure, push up, pressure, push up and through. That motion, all in one rhythm, once you start to get used to that in stages of pressure, push up and rotate, pressure, push up and rotate, again, will start to look something like this here. Very quick, very effortless. Now it's time to keep our feet planted. So feeling that same motion, just applying the pressure into the ground, pushing up, applying the pressure and pushing up again. So pressure, wind up, pressure, wind up. So up. And there you have it, step number 3. Now if I was to hit another golf shot, just simply forcing my body to stay still, rather than applying what we've just done for stage number 2, what would happen if we were to get very tense? The ball would go very low and it wouldn't go very far. So what I would have to do to create the speed is whip the golf club, hear the swoosh noise, promote that swoosh on the way through. So if I was just to put my feet together and simply swing back and forth, allowing my club to swoosh through, you can really hear that noise there. So without using the body, you can generate more speed effortlessly just by simply getting your arms to whip through. Very, very simple one there for step number 3. So imagine being able to combine that movement there of getting that whipping sensation with the actual body movement. You're going to be hitting the ball way further. So what you can do is practice step 2, getting the body movement correct, and then start to add in step number 3 and practicing this first off just on its own by simply placing your feet together, making a few swings there and shots like I just did then, just to really promote your arms to do the correct movement rather than tensing up, swooshing through, staying relaxed, swooshing through. And then we can start to combine all 3 movements. Now, just before we take a look into that, I just wanted to let you know that I am currently offering in-person lessons down at this fantastic indoor facility here, and also online lessons. So for more information on this, feel free to check out the links in the description below. There'll be more information on there if you're looking for more personalized coaching to suit your golf swing. So combining those 3 movements, I'd highly recommend just to begin with practicing them separately. Relaxing the arms is quite an easy one. You can do that in as little as 10 seconds. Second one will take a little bit more time for you to build up into your swing. Practicing that third one of whipping the golf club. And just to break it down one last time, it's pressure, push up, pressure. And as you start to push up and get this rotation on the way through, we can whip the club on the way through. Oh, that one's trying. Can I get lucky away from that bunker? I couldn't, but it was a really nice shot there. So that one finished off at 287. I reckon if that was to continue rolling and avoid the bunker, that would be well past the 300 mark, like the one I hit earlier on at the 307. Now, I must admit, although that one was a pretty good shot, I didn't strike the ball as well. And if you're looking for more tips to help you strike the golf ball better with your driver, I'd recommend checking out this video above here. Or if you're looking for more tips to help you swing faster and hit the ball further, I'd recommend clicking this one below. Feel free to check out the links in the description below. Don't forget the Satori Golf 20% discount code and also my links to my in-person lessons and online coaching offers. And why not let me know what you would like to see next? Thanks for watching. We'll see you in one of those 2 videos over there.